Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another tutorial, and today's video is going to be about this rose gold smoky eye inspired look. Hope you guys like it. If you do, please keep watching this video to find out how to recreate it. And before we begin with the tutorial, I want to thank you guys for helping me reach my milestone of 1 million subscribers. I cannot imagine that there are 1 million people out there watching my videos. I get so shy and nervous sometimes when I film, even though I film by myself at home. I actually do think that there are so many of you guys who are gonna watch the video, so that makes me shy sometimes. But I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that you guys are out there watching and supporting me, and I hope you stay tuned for the rest of our journey together. Thank you guys, God bless you, and let's begin with the tutorial. I'm going to begin by applying my foundation, and I'm using the Makeup Store Sculpt Foundation. I really do like this one. It's their new foundation for summer. It's pretty luminous, yet it has very nice coverage. So I'm going to buff it into my skin with this Tarte foundation brush. Just make sure you blend very well. Next, I'm going to use this eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to dab a little bit on my lids. Just blend it with the fingers, and this will keep your eyeshadow in place throughout the day. The next one is an eyeshadow base. This one's by MAC, and again I'm going to use my fingers to dab it on my lids. This will neutralize the color of my lids, so if you have any veins like me or anything you want to cover, it will cover nicely. So for the first transitioning shade, I'm using Anastasia's eyeshadow, and this one is very nice and warm. So I'm going to just play this on the outer part of my lid and also into the crease and outer crease area. So I'm using this fluffy blending brush, and I want to really blend it well into the surrounding area as well, because it's going to be a transitioning shade, so it must look nice and smooth. So I'm going to clean the brush on the Veramona switch, and then I'm going to blend around the edges because I want this very nice and smooth, as I said. Next, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Blackout eyeshadow, and it's the darkest black, matte black that I found, and I'm going to just apply that on the outer part of my lid, also the outer part of my crease, and I'm just using this pointy brush to do that. Then I'm going to take this firmer brush, number 204, and I love this one for blending around the edges with dark colors because it really blends out precisely where it needs to be blended, doesn't spread the color. It comes in a set of 12, and they're very beautiful, good quality brushes. I like the fact that they're wooden, and just the white color just makes it pretty, you know, when I display it with the rest of my makeup. So I'm going to keep adding black, and I'm just going to keep blending out with this firmer brush. Then I'm going to take a Vanilla by Anastasia, and I'm going to highlight the highest point of my brow, just the brow bone there. And this just, you know, illumines the eyes. The Makeup Store Moonshadow Copper, this is the key shadow, so I'm going to place this on the lid, and just halfway through I'm going to stop. This eyeshadow is a rose gold color, and it's just beautiful. Just dab it on, very nice and shimmery. I don't think the camera shows well, but it has a very nice shimmer and glow to it. So once we done applying it, we're gonna blend again with a firmer brush just around the edges. Then I'm gonna take the same Sienna eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, the same shadow I applied into the crease, and I'm going to just run this along the lower lash line just to warm it up, and then I'm going to define it using the Blackout eyeshadow by Urban Decay and this flat definer brush. So I'm just going to just wiggle the brush on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to soften that up a little bit with the firmer blending brush. So I'm just going to blend just the line there of the black, not the entire black shadow. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeliner, and this one is by Pixie Beauty. I love this one. It's an amazing eyeliner. It's very easy to use. It's very pointy, so it's precise. I'm going to apply that on the inner part of the eye. So always have to be careful there, you know. very sensitive with liquid liners, especially because if it runs into the eye then you can ruin the makeup, so you must be very gentle on that area. So I'm going to extend the wing now and connect it, just thicken it a little bit. It is a dramatic look after all, so you know the liner should be also popping. Now I'm going to define my eyes further with some eyeliner pencil, and this one is by YSL Beauty, and apply some lashes. Lashes are very important when doing glamorous evening looks. You can do eyelash extensions if you like, if you're not keen on putting on lashes all the time. I like the false lashes, I like the extensions, whichever one work for you. If you have naturally long lashes, you're blessed and you must thank God every day. So now that I'm done with the lashes, I'm going to just make sure they're secured on the corners. Then I'm going to apply some mascara, and this one is by MAC. I'm just going to apply that at the roots of my own lashes, and then I'm going to press my own lashes with the falsies so they can look natural, and apply some on the bottom ones as well. My lashes at the bottom are pretty long, so just the mascara would do. I don't have to do the bottom falsies. Now I'm gonna mix these two shadows from the Pure palette and just highlight the inner tear duct area. I'm using this little brush for that. Just works perfect. Next I'm going to highlight my under area with some Pure concealer, and this one is very convenient because it comes in that twisty pencil like shape, you know. It's just very light to take it with you. You can put it in the handbag. It's very easy to use, just a few twists, that's all you need. And it has a sponge if you want to blend with it. I don't use the sponge, I use the brush for this. And now that it's nicely blended, I'm going to just apply some powder just to highlight that area, and this powder is translucent, so it will just mattify my face. Next I'm doing some bronzer, and I'm using this bronzer by Benefit, the Hoola bronzer. I love this one, it's very good for my skin tone. I'm going to apply it and just blend it out with this Tarte contour brush. It's also one of my favorite brushes for contouring. And just work around the jawline as well. A bit on the tip of the nose, some in the cupid's bow. I just like it more defined. Underneath the lip to give it some volume, some on the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to sculpt the cheeks. I'm going to use this brush by Sigma for this, and just keep adding a little at a time. You don't have to apply too much at one go. I just find that, you know, this brush is very precise when applying the contour. So you're just gonna blend around it and then go with some blush. The blush I'm using today is by MAC, and this one is the mineralized blush. I'm going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks and just extend it into the contour lightly, and just gonna apply on the other side as well. I love this brush for applying blush. Just you can also use it for contouring and highlighting. It's just the shape of it is amazing. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs cream highlighter, and just gonna apply it using my fingers on the highest points of my cheekbones and a little bit on the tip of my nose. Then I'm gonna apply some on my cupid's bow, and then I'm gonna go over it with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish highlighter, and this one is soft and gentle, so I'm gonna use the Anastasia brush for this. Then I'm gonna move on to the lips. I'm gonna use this Urban Decay lip liner, and it's a beautiful color. It also lasts the whole day. It's an amazing color, and also it's very creamy. So I'm just gonna line my lips slightly, and it's okay to make a mistake. You can always wipe it, or you can clean up with concealer and a brush. I'm gonna fill them in as well before applying my lipstick. The lipstick I'm using is Dose of Color. I love this shade. They also last long. They're super matte. I like the matte look on the lips. And just go around the edges. You don't have to apply everywhere, you know. Remember, you've applied lip liner as well. And this is how the final look looks like.
That was it for today's tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this look and you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna put the link right here so you guys can click on it and subscribe. Please don't forget to use whatever you have at home. You don't have to go out and buy all the products that I used today. You can just improvise and use whatever you have. What matters is the technique of application and not so much the products that you're using. Just make sure they're similar shades. If you guys are going to recreate this look, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram. My hashtag is MayaMiaMakeup, and you have a chance to be featured on my page as well, and it'll be an honor for me to feature you guys on my page. If you want to tweet me, you can tweet me. My username is the same as my Instagram username, and actually all my social media network usernames are going to be at the end of the video, so you guys can check me out there if you want to keep up with my daily activities. Thank you again for watching, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Until then, stay blessed.